guys, welcome back to my channel. We're finally doing Cherry Crush by Colourpop. I got the entire collection and I finally got around to doing a video, and I think that this one came out okay sound wise and everything. So if you're interested in seeing how I did this, then keep on watching. Thanks. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to play with the Cherry Crush collection from Colourpop. I did get the entire collection, so we are going to have a little bit of fun. I have everything spread out in front of me. I don't have a whole lot of desk space. I'm still, trying to figure out this whole get ready with me thing. But this is the mirror. It is super cute. Got the little cherry thing on it. It's still got a little bit of the plastic on it, so we'll go ahead and let me find the microphone, which is near me, and we'll make that little noise people love. Peel it off. It's ready to roll. It wasn't cracked or anything. And I tried to do a video of this before, but it didn't work out. We're going to try to redo that same look. So I am going to be just using a myriad of brushes I have. Hopefully the sound is working. I haven't tested it, but I've got a nice long cord and everything looks good. Everything looks good. And we will see very shortly. I guess I should just have tested this a little bit, but I'm just at the point now where I've done this video at least twice before now. So this will be like the third time. I'm just ready to get this done. And this palette has been out, this whole collection has been out for a while now, but I'm just now getting around to it. It's just been a crazy life. So we're gonna go ahead, I'm just gonna dive right in. The dress I'm wearing, I tried to get something that would kind of like match it. It didn't, it ended up being really purple instead of pink, but we're just gonna have a little bit of fun. I want to do something similar to what I did the last time, if not exactly the same. So I'm gonna go into this color here called, I'm gonna turn on my light, pardon me for a second while I do that. This color is called Charisse, I don't know, it's white, you won't be able to see. It's this color here. We'll just take that in a nice little fluffy brush. Just gonna tap that in there, and then we're gonna go on the eye right at the arch spot here. I'm not going to go too crazy. I just want to do something simple, especially since I've had this video not work out for me a couple other times. So we're not going to go too crazy. I mean, the eyeshadow look came out beautiful, but it just wasn't working for me. So at least the sound wasn't working. So, hope everybody's well. I'm skipping Ipsy this month. I don't know if I had said that before. I do have a couple surprises coming. I'm gonna try to do a one of those videos where you talk about new releases and decide whether or not you're gonna get it or not. I really wanted to do the lovely video stylings of Teresa is Dead, and oh my gosh, my brain, I'm having a brain fart right now. But anyhow, I wanted to do one of those bingo card thingies, and I talked to Emily Han. Brain worked. And her beautiful channel and just her personality, I just love her so freaking much. Like, I just love her style. I don't know. She's like who I want to be when I grow up. She was just as sweet and lovely as she could possibly be. She said to go ahead and join on. I haven't had the bingo card printed out yet. And frankly, I have been playing around with my favorite drink, which is a pina colada. I don't know. If you know me personally, you know I love pina coladas. And I've been making them for myself and one of my friends. And kind of want to do a video where she's here, my friend, because I think it would be more fun because she's young. Her name's Ashley. She's this young, beautiful girl. I would love to have her in it. She's also a mom, and my daughter plays with her daughter. Our daughter's close in age to my daughter, and I thought it might be fun to do it with her, but then I think about it and I'm like, would that be like impossible, because we're not gonna like put watching the girls on Emma's father. I mean, he's sweet and everything, but I'm sure at the end of the day, when he's, you know, done with work, he doesn't want to be watching the girls. Or maybe we could have him in the background, adding to the chaos of the whole day. I don't know, that might be fun. So I'm just blending it in just a little. I'm not going too crazy with the blending, even though I do love a good blended look. I just kind of want to lay down like a primary color. So it's very, very red. I'm going to use, I have this dual-ended brush from the brand Mascara. I'm going to use that. And I'm just going to go in here and try to darken the outer V's. I'll have to clean this up with a little bit of concealer afterward. We're going to go back to the palette and we're going to look for a darker color. I'm trying to remember what I used the last time. I believe I used Scarlet. We're going to go back to Scarlet. And I'm just trying to do as red of a look as possible. I mean, there's a couple other colors that are like off reds that I could probably do like a different, more calmed down look at another time, more of a brownish red. But for now, I just want to go red, because why not? You know, why not? I love red. Red is my favorite color. We loaded the brush up with that Scarlet color, and then we're just gonna go in here on that little brow bone. Now this brow bone sticks out a little bit more, and the eye's a little bit more sunk in on this eye. Everybody has different shaped of eyes, but some people are lucky enough, like myself and a couple of my friends, that have each eyeball is shaped slightly different. So I'm gonna put some Scarlet on the pencil brush shape. I guess it's called a pencil brush shape. I don't know. It sort of reminds me of a pencil tip. But on this brush, and put it on the other eye here, on the brow bone, and that outer V. I don't know why I'm making that funny face, or doing that funny weird thing with my mouth right now. Just kind of going in. I'm gonna try to like zoom you guys in. So hold on. Oh, hello. So yeah, I'm kind of messy. We're just going in on that brow bone. I might even cut the crease. I don't know. I might look fancy and cut the crease. I'll go back in here with that Scarlet again. Oh, I'm putting the mirror in the way now. Got you so zoomed in. I gotta remember that. Got you that zoomed in. Just try to bring that in. That's good. All right, now what did I do next? I think I went in with the shimmers. I'm gonna find not like a flat fluffy, but almost flat fluffy. Like that. I don't know how this works. I don't remember. I think fingers worked better, if I recall. And I'm just gonna do a shimmer shade. Which one do I want to do? I think I'm gonna do the. Did I do the orange red this last time, or did I? No, I think I did. Yeah, I think I went on this part of my eye, this right here. I'm going to use this very cherry, and I'm going to use my finger because I don't remember if this is what worked best or not, but I'm just going to pretend like it was, and I'm just going to tap that in and roll and tap, and then that same finger back into the very cherry again. I'm going to go for the other eyeball, and that's like I have some shadow over here, plus that brow bone sticks out so much more. I'm just gonna kind of look down and cut that on. And just a little bit of shimmer. I'm just gonna go back and forth between the two eyes, and now I'm gonna go into another shimmer shade. I'm gonna put this brush down because I'm not even using it. I thought about using it and then changed my mind. I am going to go into the tie a knot shade right here. That fingernail's terrible. Please don't judge me on that fingernail. It broke because of typing and I haven't fixed it. We're just gonna do tie a knot right here. I'm not gonna go too crazy. Then we don't want to put something else like far as a highlighter goes in there. And just very gently touching it through the eyeball. I did start to put a highlighter in there already, so you've probably seen that. Into that tie a knot. But yeah, so I've got some fun things coming up for the channel. I just gotta get off my patootie and do them. Sometimes I can be a little lazy when it comes to stuff, just because I have so many ideas, and then I work full time and I work in healthcare, and it can be really stressful and really crazy busy sometimes, and I just don't feel like dealing with anybody or anything, and yeah, it's no point. No, it's my fault. I'm not a good person all the time. Nobody is. So I'm going to take this fluffy brush that had the lightest red color on it, because I've noticed a big imperfection right here. Try to blend that out a little bit with the brush. I've got it. I'm holding the brush at almost at the very bottom, so I don't have it. It's a tight grip, but towards the bottom, just so that we would have, you know, enough of a grip on it so that the brush isn't going all over the place. Now for my intercontour, I'm going to use this little brush, this little e.l.f. glitter stick, gleam stick. It's eyeshadow, like a glimmery eyeshadow, and I'm going to pop that back in the corner. I had started off with this, but I knew it was going to get blended out and it was going to disappear, so I knew that when I started this. We're going to pop that in the intercontour of the eye. Yes, I am copying Sympathy, or Better Off Red rather. I'm a copycat, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not as clever as some of these other girls are. And yes, my face is messy down here. We're going to clean that up right now. I'm going to take a wipe very gently, not rubbing or pulling too much, and gently pulling that up, cleaning that up. I do have some concealer I can do a really good cleanup job with. Alright, but we want to line the bottom of the eye with the red. Why is it that my nose always itches whenever I have like the screen this close and you guys see all the wrinkles in my forehead? Hopefully I can just use the little blur feature and blur that out a little bit, because the wrinkles stay deep because I frown a lot. Well, I don't know if it's because I frown. I think it's because I pop my eyebrows a lot when I'm talking. Alright, so I'm going to use this brush because it has like a nice little pointy thing. This is meant to be used on your eyebrows, but I'm not using it for what it's meant to be because, you know, I'm the rebel like that. But we are going to go back into the, the scarlet shade right here. So we're going to go back into scarlet. I'll lay that on the bottom, and then we're going to go and press into our lash line that scarlet color. And just try to I always try to make as clean of a line as I can. I know it's never going to be perfect, but I do like to try. Alright, back to the scarlet for this other eyeball. And my foot's asleep. Sorry. I'm just shaking you guys up. sure you enjoyed that, because everybody loves being seasick when they're watching a makeup video. Sometimes I'm really quiet, so if that's bothersome to some of you all, I apologize. Sometimes I just don't have a lot to say. Imagine that. Alright, so that's what we're dealing with right now on the eyeballs, and it's not too shabby. It's not perfect. I'm not perfect. I don't pretend to be perfect, but you know, I don't hate it. So I'm gonna back you guys back out a little bit. The other way, the other out. All right, and I'm gonna pause the video because I'm gonna clean this up, and I'll be back with my lashes on, and then we're gonna try the lip stuff, and we're gonna try the blush, and then we're just gonna talk about stuff. All right, I'll be right back. Bye, guys. Okay, guys, we are back. I did use 2 of the eyeliners, the little cream gel liners. I use this shade, and it's got a on it because I shed like crazy. I believe the shades are Jubilee, and this one I just showed you guys. That's blind self. I used Cherry Pie, and then come on Jubilee, come back out. And then this is Jubilee. Now I used Cherry Pie on the bottom part of my eye, and then Jubilee was in the inner portion of my eye, like the waterline. Love them both. I'm a huge fan. Of course, I love red. Now it came with 2 cheek dews and 2 kisses, or what are they called? Fresh Kiss. So these are lip stains. I played with one of them, and it's still on my lips. I played with it earlier today, just to do a trial run, and it's still on my lips. And the shades are Love Bite and Double Cherry. I am going to hold off on those, and then decide which one we're going to use after we do the cheek dew. The cheek dews are in the shades Sour Cherry. I'm going to show you. Now, one of them I used for the last 2 videos, and it got everywhere. It is super messy, and this box is getting torn up on this. I just shredded that box up like an animal. This is Sour Cherry, and this is what it looks like. This one is the one I haven't used yet. This is a nice orangey red. That's pretty. And then this will be the one that I use, so it'll look crazy. And this is Cherish You. Now, what is it? It is, right? Yeah, it is, because you can look and see. That's the one I used. That's the one I didn't use. So Cherish You is the one I used. It's really messy. I'm not a fan of these. I'm not a fan. I like the idea. I love a good like stain cheek moment, but I am not a fan. So let's see which one of these looks like they match the look a little bit better. They're just gonna fade out anyhow. I'm gonna go with this one just because I've already opened it and I'm scared to make a mess. Too much of a mess. Like look at that tip. That's just insane. So I'm gonna take a beauty blender. You can tell I kind of tapped it on there right before I showed you guys. So I'm gonna tap that on there real quick and just try to give it like a little natural flush look. And then on the other side, do the same thing. So I'd like a natural moment on the cheeks. I don't like it to look too crazy, too much colors. You know, just not for me. I'm one of those people that's lucky to have like a lot of natural blush to my skin, so I don't really always have to wear blush. But I do like to tone down blush when I do wear it. or if I do have like a lot of ruddiness in my skin that particular day, then I will kind of try to tone it down. And this is a lot. It is like got like a lot of like it's like letting a lot of my natural skin come through, so it's kind of glowy. So I'm not mad at that part about it. Like it's a very glowy blush moment. And I am coming across my cheeks, but I'm gonna come across the sides of my nose too. Just so it just looks like I'm flushed because, you know, I'm embarrassed or something like that because I'm silly. But yeah, it will stain everything. It got all over my little makeup container thingy that I had it in. I had it standing up on its lid, and Andy will tell you I'm terrible about not closing things properly, and I didn't close it properly, and it was leaking all over my makeup holder thingy. So you can see where a bunch of it got out. It's missing a bunch. So yeah, I'm not really a fan of the packaging. I like the idea, but I think they should put it in the very same container that they put the Fresh Kiss in. And this can lead perfectly into what we're going to do with a Fresh Kiss. Now we have to decide which one we want to use. Thank gosh, I have tweezers that I keep nearby all the time. So this is the Double Cherry. And we're going to open up the Love Bites and then decide between the two of these. Which one is going to be our go ahead? Alright. So Love Bites. And then what was this one again? I just forgot. Double Cherry. So Love Bites, Double Cherry. Now they look so similar. This container looks dirty. This might have been one of the ones that got dirty from the, yeah, it's making my hand pink. It was one of the ones that got dirty from the blush. But that's the colors we're looking at. They don't really look very different. So I'm gonna see. This is probably the one I used. Yeah, this is the one I used. So we're gonna use the Double Cherry. Again. Oh, she's so bright. How did I forget that already? Get on my teeth. They're not real teeth. Don't get on my face, I'm the little old lady. Keep my teeth in a jar, Bill. Keep them in the container. I was gonna say I'm the little old lady who keeps her teeth in a jar, but actually, the tooth is actually pretty easy to clean. It's just, it stains really easy, and this stuff stains really easy. It's such a nice red color. Not too shabby. I really thought that did easier today. This day was better somehow. Don't dislike it. Now, I do know that it doesn't really dry down that great. It's sort of like a slow drying thing. It dries down, sort of, but not really. And it does stain. It stains the heck out of everything. So I'm going to blot it. A little blotting rag here, just to tone down the intensity of this red, and just the stuff getting all over my teeth kind of thing. But that's what we're looking at. It's pretty cute. It's a pretty cute look. I do love the entire collection. I'm a huge fan. If you're thinking about getting it and you love red, if you love red even a little bit as much as I do, then I think it's worth your money. My lighting in here is probably not the greatest. This isn't the way I had my lighting set up. I've had to move things around. I could do a little better, I understand, and I will eventually, but I'm still trying things right now. We're still a little small, itty bitty, tiny channel, so that gives us the chance and the ability to grow a little bit bigger and try new things. So you guys are gonna kind of have to grow with me, I guess. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. So if you think that this is fun and you like this kind of video, I'm gonna do more of these. I've got more stuff coming, things that I haven't really even discussed today. And I am up for new things all the time. I have some surprises coming. I didn't even know about one of the surprises until just like yesterday. So I'm stoked about that. I will give you more details as it gets closer to the time that it arrives, but we've got a little surprise coming. And I did, I won't want to give away too much. I'm not going to tell you the two surprises coming. One I ordered and the other one was one of you guys got it for me. But we're going to do all that. Hopefully tomorrow's video is going to be the unfiltered opinions on new makeup releases. So yeah, stick around, we'll be back. I usually post 1 to 2 times a week. I was posting every single Monday, but it's been harder for me. So it's going to be early in the week. I should do one video, maybe another video sometime later in the week. And then maybe I might surprise you and do a video or 2 during the middle of the week. But just so that you don't miss out on any of the craziness in this house, please go ahead, hit that little subscribe button. It would mean the most to me because I'm brand new and I'm tiny and I don't really have a lot of subscribers yet. And the more subscribers I have, I feel like the more I grow and the better I can become at giving you guys reviews that you're interested in. Because I feel like the more subscribers I get, the more input I get, and that's just gonna make us better here. And I do want to do some giveaways, and once we hit 500, I'm going to do a little mini giveaway. Once we hit 1,000, I have a massive giveaway coming. So subscribe so that you don't miss any of those things. Turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss one of my crazy middle of the week uploads. So thank you so much, guys. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Peace out, homies.